Greetings, citizens! Just a guy's arrived! Yeah! It's been a bit since I last played. Going to breakfast with Ima and Kako. Ah, yes. Okay, I'm refreshed. Boom, bada boom. Bada boom, boom. Return to 100 line. That's Defense Academy. Takumi, it looks like C-Ray's not around. Ah, that is perfect. Oh, right. Well, we couldn't have our conversation with Nigo around, so we chased his ass out of here. We asked David to go pick weeds in the courtyard, and he followed her like a creepy little mutt. I feel bad for Ava, but we had to do what we had to do. We can't let Nigo hear us either. I should check if my is being recorded voice is talking blah blah blah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Good to go. Here we go. Nigo. Hey, what are you three talking about? Did something happen last night? Well, there's something we want to talk to everyone about. With that little preamble, I told everyone about all of yesterday's events. Yesterday's event. I see. So you want C-Ray to allow us to make him one of us? That's wonderful. Let's do it. We can also go ask him together. No. C-Ray's head is as hard as the steel he's made of. He won't change his mind just because we asked. Maybe if we figure out his weakness, we can negotiate? Does he even have a weakness? He's not some helpless writhing grub like me. Hey, should we really be letting some weirdo join the team in the first place? Don't say that. We owe him our lives. I'd like to fight with him on our side. I don't want to leave him on his own. Hey, if you guys just shut me down like that, it makes me sound like a dick. You are kind of a dick. Holy shit! Oh my god. So how are we going to convince C-Ray? Any ideas, team leader? I think we're just going to have to face this head on. It's what's best for him, too. We'll persuade him. How are we going to do that? There's something we tried a few times last time around. We'll use the gift-o-matic in the rec room. What, for C-Ray? We'll make something that C-Ray will like as a gift for him, then win him over while he's still in a good mood. What an annoying little minigame. I want no part of it. Wait, just make Takumi do it. He's team leader. I was already planning on it, but the least you could do is not say it like that. Takumi, if there's anything I can help with, don't hesitate to ask. That's right. If it's for one of our teammates, we should all work together. And I'll get right to it. Thanks for the help, guys. After coming together to devise a plan, we went our separate ways and returned to our rooms today. I don't think it's going to be that easy to persuade C-Ray, but we have to try something. For him, after all he's done for us. For him, after all he's done for us. I can't draw this out forever. I have to wrap this up in about 3 days. Interesting. I'd better start by getting information out of C-Ray. I hope there's something that brings him joy. Does he even feel joy? He's a machine. Well, whatever. I'll just figure it out. Here goes. Boom, bada boom. Interesting. What does Nozomi have to say about this state of affairs? Nozomi, do you know if there's something C-Ray might be happy to get? Something C-Ray might be happy to get. What about a globe? A globe? You mean like a model of the Earth that spins around? Why? C-Ray is fighting the invaders to stop world death and take back the old Earth, right? Being able to fight for the Earth on the front lines like this must be proof of how much he loves the planet. C-Ray loves the Earth, huh? I suppose that's possible. Why don't you give this globe to C-Ray? I used the gift-o-matic to make it, thinking I'd use it to decorate my room. Are you sure? It seems like it would not look nice in your room. You got me that wonderful telescope. Let me give you something back. Good luck persuading him. It's our life. Yabba dabba dum bum. Hey, can you hear me? I wanted to ask you something. Can you come out for a second? I yelled from outside the defense room door. Boom ba doom ba doom boom ba doom. I wasn't expecting you to come out so readily this time. I appreciate you saving me the trouble. I didn't want you jumping into the fire again. So what did you want to talk to me about? Try to keep it short, because I don't want to get caught by C-Ray. That's precisely who I wanted to talk to you about. I explained what had happened and asked him for information on C-Ray. Like C-Ray would like. Honestly, I have no idea. While C-Ray and I go way back, I don't know all that much about him. But it's not like you don't know anything about him. Try to think back. What did C-Ray seem happy or have fun? If you know what his hobbies are, that would be best. His hobbies. Maybe talking. Talking? C-Ray loves to talk. He would always come to see me after work and unload all his complaints. Like how overbearing the will of humanity was being, or how much pressure his subordinates put on him. Sounds like an office worker with regular work issues. Although, thanks to him talking to me every night, I managed to learn a lot. You could say that my sense of self was nurtured by his complaining. He is truly like my father. Telling us to treat him like a weapon, C-Ray has been getting pretty jummy instead. Was he that desperate for someone to talk to, or was it something else? Okay, if they're gonna humanize C-Ray, that's an interesting twist I didn't see coming. I thought we were building him up to be like the new mono. Oh yeah, this is, I might as well say, this is the first time I've managed to get down to playing since the news. Tribe 9 is getting shut down. Very sad. By the time you say this, God, I hope not, but it might already be shut down. It sucks, honestly. I really liked it. Really liked Zero was a good villain, good antagonist. I liked the dynamic. I liked the baseball stuff. I think it was a great, it felt like a regular old school JRPG with having a world to explore. And if I had to guess, they probably couldn't get it funded without it being a gacha, which is a shame because it's a pretty fucking good game. For a gacha, I guess. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I'll stick with it till the end. We'll see. Anyway, I never watched the anime. I don't know if that's a factor, but you know, whatever. What do you have to say, Gaku? Hey, Takumi, that untying flames guy that you want to make one of us, he's like a ghost, right? I'm not sure if ghost is the right term, but I guess he does look like one. And can he pass through walls and stuff? I think so. I mean, he's come into my room a few times already. Can he make himself disappear and stuff too? Gaku, where are you going with this? Yeah, he's generally invisible and only appears in human form when he's talking with us. For real. So if he wanted to... He can go spy inside the room whenever. Yeah, boy. I mean, he's not the kind of guy who'd do that. Damn it, I'm so jealous. Oh boy. Why can't man see me when the man with me invisible? It's so unfair. What can I show? Hey, Takumi, can you treat him away to me? Oh, that face. If he'll give me the powers to go through walls and turn invisible, then I'll fully accept the Ghost Boy as part of the team. Fucking with him is gonna make me stupid too. Time to move on. Oh, Gaku, you're such a loser sometimes, aren't you? Alright. We should go to Tsubasa. This was like kind of her idea, sort of. Our idea? Whatever. Hey, Takumi, I've just thought of something. If C-Ray really did have the power to erase or change a Mervin's memory, why didn't he alter the memory of the Undying Flame Boy? I mean, that's easy. He probably can't get into the machine. His memories, I mean, wouldn't that be the easiest solution for C-Ray? If he brainwashed him like he brainwashed Ava, he could make him do what he wanted. She had a point there. Unlike us, his actual body was just laying there hopelessly vulnerable. If having the boy made of Undying Flames develop a sense of self was problematic, he could have just brainwashed him. Is there a reason he can't or didn't want to? Oh my god, are we really getting the C-Ray sympathy arc? Genuinely would not have seen that coming. I'm gonna miss you, Zero! You Akira Ishida, wonderful... No, not Akira Ishida. Is it Akira Ishida? Not Akira Ishida. Who is Zero? Hold on. No, I think I've got it wrong. Zero, Tribe 9. It's not... No, I'm wrong. It is Akira Ishida. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I'm stupid. Ignore. Huh? Something C-Ray might want. You should get him a gun. A gun? I mean, he's a military man, right? He should like firearms then. Guys already like guns to begin with. That brings back memories when I took my rubber band gun and started up shit with the kids from the next town over. I doubt the gifted Matic is capable of making a gun. I'm pretty sure I saw a few guns in the metal shop room. I think they used to belong to Kurara. While I was apprehensive about handing C-Day something of Kurara's, I was desperate. I'll stop by the metal shop later and pick them up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Alright, where would the guns be? I rummaged around the metal shop. Found one. Okay, let me try gifting this to C-Ray. That was anticlimactic. Training room. More like training doom. Hiroko, what's up? Hiroko, do you know if there's something Sire might be happy that we can get? I mean, he's an adult, isn't he? What about liquor? I'm sure there are nights when he wants to have some drinks and forget all about all the pressure he's under as our commander. Yeah, but he's a robot. Can he even drink? He should be able to. I saw him dancing with an energy drink in one hand and a baguette in the other. What is he made out of? What I'm made of. Still a tad too hot. Liquor, huh? Do you think I'll find some in the cafeteria? I have some wine here. I was saving it for after I finished training, but I guess you can have it. You sure you should be drinking that? I didn't say I was going to drink it. Maybe I was just going to look at it. Sus. Boom, bum, bum, boom, bum, bum, boom. Eva, what are your thoughts? What? Hey, what? Okay, Donarumi isn't alive anymore. Does this mean I can go inside? No, I still can't. Oh, okay. Something C-Ray might like. I have no idea. Really? Yes, the death of all oh, I have an idea. The death of all invaders. If we kill the hell out of the invaders, C-Ray will surely rejoice. I mean, not like that. Every last invader should be killed. I'll do my best to kill them. Please use me when it's time to kill invaders. I am your property, after all. I think I picked the wrong person to ask. Takumi, could you say that Eva is alive right now? Where's this coming from? Eva's right over there. Yes, well, she may physically be alive. She's mentally as good as dead, actually, maybe worse than dead. She's been brainwashed and stripped of her autonomy, treated like a puppet, and is being forced to kill her former compatriots. Should that really be allowed? I mean, the only ethical answer is no. I know we're doing horrible things to Eva, but if we don't do this, Eva could betray us. We don't have a choice. We don't. I can't bear to see Eva like this. It's too painful. Oda bum. Not wrong. I've gathered a bunch of presents. It's time to give them to C-Ray. C-Ray, where are you, C-Ray? In the war room. Go into the war room. Go into the war room. Bro, what can I do for you? Show me now. Wine bottle. You're giving it to me! Yeah, it's for all the hard work you always put in. You should take a load off sometime and really let loose. Oh. I could hear C-Ray gulp as his mouth salivated. Perhaps he really did like alcohol. Okay, don't mind if I take this wine off your hand. It's important for commanders to have things to look forward to, and I hear that wine is actually good for you in moderation. Yes, he took it now to go on the offensive. Why don't we go ahead and open that up for you? I actually brought a glass with me too. How about I pour you one? Here, drink up. No, I couldn't. Show me. No, it's too early for me to be drinking wine. What would you do if I got drunk, something happened, and then I couldn't give you proper orders? Come on, don't be a stick in the mud. I won't tell anyone. Besides, one glass isn't going to impair you so much that you couldn't lose your job. You're right, one glass should be fine. You've talked me into it, you son of a gun. Just one glass, though, okay? Yes, just one. Of course, I wasn't going to stop at just one. After I got him good and plastered, I was going to bring up the undying flame boy. Okay, good. I'll have just the one. Then, just the one. See, they took the glass. All right, 3 days. Here's my theory now. We're going to give one of them each day, and then it doesn't matter. Jirei took the glass and brought the red wine to his lips. I can't! Jirei threw the glass to the floor and spat out the wine. That was close! I was about to break my sobriety! Oh. Bad Shumino! Don't tempt me like that! What, your sobriety? Everyone in human history has made at least one horrible mistake due to alcohol. That's why I vowed to never drink. Everyone seems like an exaggeration. Besides, I get overly friendly when I drink. I find myself talking to people that I usually try to avoid interacting with. The reason I started talking to him was because my self-control was compromised by alcohol. Who does he mean by him? I wonder. Just like everyone in human history, I was not immune to the effects of alcohol. I would go see him every night drinking while I complained about work. And because of that, he learned things he didn't need to. Needlessly formed a sense of self, even. Saray averted his gaze and fell silent. I'm not sure what happened, but I failed. I'll try giving him a different present later.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the Well then, good night.
I really like the delivery of that line. Have I said that before?
Well then, good night.
I really like that. It's, dare I say, cute? I failed to persuade him. I'll try handing C-Ray a different present tomorrow. I think I'm right. What would he even like? Is there something a machine like him wants? I stayed up late trying to think of things C-Ray might want, but I came up with nothing. Day 50. We're almost halfway there. Ding the dong, bing the bong, sing the song.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now. I've also prepared a special gift. I'll give them to you in person.
Wait, really? A present? Come to think of it, I felt there was a similar announcement last time. We never got a special gift because C-Ray was already destroyed, though. What could this special gift be? I doubt it's anything good, but I can't help myself from getting a little excited. Waku waku, doki doki. I headed over to the cafeteria to get my present for C-Ray. To go get my present for C-Ray, or do you mean from C-Ray?
Happy half anniversary!
Waiting for us in the cafeteria was not C-Ray, much Nigo.
Congratulations on making it halfway through. All of you who survived these first 50 days will receive a wonderful commemoration to commemorate the wonderful present to commemorate this feat. Come on and get him.
Nigo said this as he offered us. What are these badges?
They're medals that the Honorable C-Ray and I spent all night making. Aren't they cool? Wear these medals with pride as you fight over the remaining 50 days.
Thanks. Honestly, I didn't want one at all, but there was no harm in accepting it. By the way, Nigo, you have a medal for him as well, don't you? Him? The boy with the undying flames. He's one of us, isn't he?
Oh, actually, there isn't one for him. I planned to make him one, but C-Ray said
a weapon has no need for medals. What the hell? Why does C-Ray keep trying to treat him like an object? Why, who does he think saved our butts in the last defensive battle?
the Honorable C-Ray is being a little stubborn. He's trying to forget his affection towards him and to ensure our victory in the war.
Affection? Is C-Ray even capable of affection?
Of course. How many years do you think he's been looking after the boy?
I'm sure he views him like a son. C-Ray views him like a son, but...
So far as this mission goes, that guy's not a team member. He's just a weapon. Well, don't want you getting attached to him. It might actually hinder the mission. Could it be that rather than being a hard ass, I'm actually speaking from experience? In the late nights I spend crying myself to sleep, wishing how my poor baby boy did not have to go to war. No, of course not. I'm just a funny mascot character.
I think you've got the wrong idea. There's no way C-Ray loves. Don't believe me? Then I'll show you proof. All of a sudden, Nigo projected an image in front of from his eyes. Several pictures were shown on the cafeteria wall. These are pictures of the baby in the defense room. Why are there so many? These are from his child. Oh, that's actually really sweet. These are from his childhood records C-Ray has stored in his memory bank. C-Ray and I both share a portion of our memory bank, so I'm able to peek inside his folder.
Huh?
So this is inside C-Ray's mind? Yeah, these are his most precious memories. He tries to bury them deep inside. Can you still tell me he doesn't love the boy after looking at these pictures? I felt the warmth C-Ray has for the boy from each and every photo. A desire for the boy to grow up strong and healthy. What the hell, C-Ray? You keep calling him a weapon, but you actually cherish him like he's your own child. C-Ray is desperately trying to make himself forget his feelings for the boy. Oh, that's so sad. I'm not forgiving you for all the brainwashing and abuse, though, but it's very sad. In order to make him remember. Nigo, can I make a request?
A request?
Yeah, could you print out the pictures you just showed me? And I headed to the metal shop with Nigo, where I received the pictures of the baby. Then I took them and started filling an album we made from the Gift-O-Matic. I did it! I finished the baby album! C-Ray will surely remember when he sees this. Remember the love he has for him? Okay, it's time to give C-Ray this album! In the war room! To the war room.
To the war room. Is there something else I can help you with, Sumino?
Hey!
What is this? Someone's photo album?
Yes, try opening it. Zeray curiously opened the album. Once she looked at what was inside,
His face completely changed. My boy. My baby boy!
oh. We're just jumping right into it.
What in the world is this? You're giving me a gift? And just what are you up to?
Something I want to ask.
There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
Ask me. Does that mean there's something troubling you?
Yeah, something like that. I have a request.
Okay, what? What is it that you want me to do?
It's easy. You just need to allow one thing.
What is it that you want me to allow?
I want you to allow the boy made of undying flames
To become one of us.
to become one of us.
What of you?
Oh, I mean, technically, we don't need your permission for that. He's already one of us. That's the way I see him already. But I want you to acknowledge it. I want you to acknowledge it too. Officially and definitively acknowledge that he's one of us. You banned him from meeting or talking to us, right? I want you to lift that ban.
No. Sorry, but I'm going to have to decline.
How come? We're luring him into saying he's a weapon.
Because.
That's not an explanation.
Look, I know is a no. I can't have him wasting his energy.
If that happened, it could really hinder our master plan.
Why do you want that boy to become one of you anyway?
Because somebody wants that to happen.
Who wants that?
You two!
You do, Sire.
Oh, I can tell that you want this too. Don't be ridiculous. I only see him as a tool.
A tool?
I have looked after him for many years, but I've never developed any special feelings or connections to him, not even once.
I mean, I'm just an AI when it comes down to it. Feelings are pointless. So I haven't been equipped with such functions. Everything I do is to ensure this mission's success. And so I've raised him as a tool. That's all.
You don't actually think of him as a tool. That's your baby boy.
You're lying.
What you got? You don't really think of him as a tool. Right?
Why would you think that?
Because I know.
Know what? Well, what do you know?
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Who? Who wants that?
I have to go through these again?
You do.
I mean, feelings are pointless. Everything I do is to ensure this mission's success. And so I've raised him as a tool.
You're lying.
Know what?
Oh, you vented to the baby. I thought that said you vetoed the baby. Oh, I'm an idiot.
We're raising that infant.
You went there and vented to him every night. He became an unwilling recipient of your complaints and discontent. You vented all your dissatisfaction and complaints about work to the baby. I'm sure there were times when you were depressed and whined about it to him. And that baby grew up listening to such negativity. He eventually formed his identity around those conversations. If you truly only saw him as a tool, I don't believe you would have done that. Maybe when you first started raising him, you only saw him as a tool. But if you continuously use a tool, you eventually form an attachment to it. And I think that's what happened in your case. As you were spending time with him, you started to feel something that can only describe as effect.
Hey, that's enough of that nonsense. Like I said before, I'm an AI.
I haven't been equipped with useless feelings. They'd only get in the way of me executing this mission.
You do have feelings.
No.
No.
You have feelings.
I just told you I don't. Stop insisting I do. Get it through your thick skull already. Both the infant and the boy projection of him mean nothing to me.
He's just a tool. A tool made to win this war.
Then why don't you manipulate him?
Then why don't you manipulate the baby's memories?
If you want to use them as a tool, you could just alter his memories to change his personality.
Alter his memories? I don't know what you're talking about. At any rate,
I'll say it again. You don't really think of that boy as a tool.
stop beating a dead horse. I already told you that's all he is to me. What makes you say otherwise? Are you even basing this on anything?
Yeah, I am.
Then what is it? Stop lying. There's no way you are.
That photo album I just handed you is my proof. Remember what you said before? That you've looked after him for many years? Well, the boy mentioned something too. He said that it's all thanks to you that he's been able to live this long. That you're the only one he's had. Sire, one of your duties was to raise that boy and monitor him. Right? So you've cared for him since he was little as his educator and mentor. Almost like a parent would. And all that time you spent together is recorded and saved as data inside you.
We're not going to push him into deleting it, are we?
Fragments of those records, those scenes from your memories, they've been exported and collected in that album I gave you. How? I got the data from Nigo. You and Nigo share part of your memory bank.
Yes, give it to away.
That's why Nigo had that data stored. The data accumulated over all the... You could say it was an album of a parent documenting their child's development. You look through that data from time to time, don't you? Your eyes becoming teary, your mouth curling into a smile. Now, why would you do that? The answer is obvious. It's because you have special feelings for him, like a parent would for their child. Affectionate feelings. That's all the proof I need. Proof that you feel love for that little boy.
Are we going to get a twist where this doesn't work? Or...
Persuasion complete. Feelings? Me? For him?
See, Ray, he told me he wants to live without regrets. He seemed a bit bewildered himself for having those emotions, but that could be a positive thing. We're able to fight because of the people that matter to us, our friends here included. Please, let him fight with us. I promise you, we'll protect this school no matter what, so please, consider what he's feeling. I'm begging you, C-Ray.
I don't know all that much about feelings, but I do understand how badly you guys want this. So I'm gonna wipe it from all our memories this time. And I understand that he wants it too. I'm hopeful that a change in his circumstances will have a positive effect.
Shimino, let's make a deal.
Okay, now I'm immediately worried. A deal?
Yeah.
I know a number of you are suspicious that I've been manipulating your memories, yes?
Yeah.
If you'll stop poking your noses into that matter, I'll allow you to see him.
So basically, you're admitting to interfering with our memories, then?
If anyone will understand, it's you, considering you spent 100 days without me. All of you are easily consumed by fear and anxiety, which leads to atrophy. It's my duty to care for you in this way. Of course, when this war is over, I intend to restore your memories to normal. Please understand, it's all for you. It's all for humanity.
Hey!
But still, I feel like we're being treated like objects. We don't belong to you. We're our own people. The same could be said about him. I accept. Oh my god. Oh my god, we don't even have to choose. I'm deciding to trust you because we all have the same goal. But please stop interfering with our memories. That's my one condition.
I didn't think you'd make a counteroffer. But maybe this is where we find common ground.
It's a deal, then?
I'll let him know. The rest depends on what he wants. But you need to hold up your end of the bargain. If you don't, I'll be forced to really treat you like objects. anything to see the mission through.
Fine.
I'm holding you to it.
Oh.
The fate of humanity is in your hands.
Ooh, this is an ominous. This is an interesting development because, you know, usually, I admittedly have not played Rancode yet, but pretty typically, except with Minomi, these mascot characters have been kind of above, you know? They're humanizing this one a little more, which is interesting. And obviously, I think there's way more power going on, imbalances going on that we don't know about, but I'm interested to see what they're going to do with this character. The fact that he actually feels like a proper character is good, you know, as they say, you know, good job, GG, and so on and so forth. Anyway, this is a very ominous and good stopping point. So, one, I'm gonna see how the recording sounds, something I should have done more than before, you know, I continue. And two, I'm gonna tell you I love you so much, and to thank you for supporting me, and to say, until next time, this is gonna have to be farewell.